You asked for it, well, it's finally here by popular demand. The Dr. FUKK shirt at redbubble.com. Also available in many other styles, including hoodies. The link is in the description below. Buy yours now. Schmack 'em macabre, everybody. Dr. FUKK here. As you saw the introduction, I'm finally selling shirts. A lot of people have been asking me to sell Dr. FUKK shirts. Well, it's up. Description is below. I want to thank Killer Game Shit, who has a channel here that just hit 1,000 subscribers, so congratulations. And if you're into video games and shit, check him out, man, and subscribe to him. He's the one that designed it, and Ken Mills, the Podfather, modified it for the shirt. So I want to thank both those guys for helping me out, and Ken also helped me out setting up the Redbubble page. What a great guy. Both of you great guys. Anyway, Bob Kulick, or should I say Kanye Kulick? Holy crap, is this guy bonkers. I just listened to an interview of his today on the Metal Voice with Jimmy K, and the whole time I'm listening to this, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta make a video about this. Now, Jimmy K, you know, look, I'm not gonna be totally bashing Bob here, because honestly, for selling the Kulick Brothers shirt and an autographed picture of him and Bruce without his consent, I can understand why he's pissed off about it. But I don't know if Bob heard the question wrong that Jimmy K gave him, but Jimmy K said, well, are you selling the shirts? And he said yes. But it's kind of like up in the air if he meant the Kulick Brothers shirts, or if he has, like, you know, I'm Bob Kulick and I want a Grammy shirt. I don't know. But anyway, look, just to show you, man, I'm giving Bob a little plug here. I bought this, and this CD is awesome. It's what Graham Bonnet's called Blackthorn Afterlife. This is a great, great CD. I have nothing bad to say about it. The songs are great. The great Graham Bonnet singing on it. And Bob Kulick's a great guitar player. He really is. But, you know, as much as he's bitter, and I know he ain't going to admit this, that Ace Frehley took his slot because he auditioned before Ace. You know, he always talking about, oh, Ace is sloppy and this and that, and I'm the perfect side of Jimmy Page and he's the sloppy side of Jimmy Page type thing. He's just jealous of Ace. And honestly, the solos on here are good, but they're not like identifiable. Sorry, Bob, I know you're watching. You won a Grammy, or Grammys. You work with Lemmy. But anyway, to me, and all I hear, even from him, a lot of people love that solo he did on Larger Than Life. Now, I love it too. I think it's an awesome solo, but you went in there doing a solo pretending to be Ace. You Tommy Thayer before Tommy Thayer. And you played like Ace in that solo, and that's why it's so awesome, because he did the Ace style. As much as you bash Ace, he's got identifiable solos, Strange Ways, you know, Shock Me. You know, Ace does solo songs within songs, and that's what he did in Larger Than Life. Sounds like a song within song. He did an Ace great, and he always has to. This is the second time I heard him say that Ace said, "Hey, how'd I do?" Oh, the best you ever sounded, Ace. No, according to me, no. It's great solo. It is an awesome solo, but Ace has done better being Ace. Anyway, but my point is that he's a good guitar player, but he's a little too full of himself. And man, constantly be talking about how I won a Grammy, I won a Grammy, I won a Grammy. Is that really something to be proud of? You know who also won a Grammy? Milli Vanilli. You know who won the first metal Grammy? Jethro Tull. Wow, what a prestigious award. Yeah, I know it is to you and all the other sheep out there that think like the Grammys are worth a shit. But honestly, it's a piece of crap like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But, you know, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is a whole different story, because they're just elitist douchebags that want to do, you know, harm to metal. Where Grammys are just clueless. They're just clueless. So you want Grammys from a clueless, Look, Motorhead won a Grammy that you had something to do with for a cover of Whiplash. Did they win a Grammy for Ace of Spades? Another Perfect Day? The No Remorse compilation? Shit, even Sacrifice? I can go on and on. For their original music, what, Play the Game? That you had something to do with? Look, they just threw him a bone, especially the Metallica thing. Because they fucked up so bad with the Jethro Tull thing, they throw anything at Metallica, even cover songs. So I don't think the Grammys is something to be proud of, really. You got awarded by a bunch of clueless fucks. Congrats, Bob. Hey, I played on a big hit on Diana Ross's album. Who the fuck listens to that album, that song, and say, wow, Bob Kulick? No, they say Diana Ross. You're just a bit player, man. You just played on the damn song. I don't even know When Fools Fall in Love. I'm going to go check it out. And I doubt I'm going to listen to it and go, wow, Bob Kulick. No, it's all about Diana Ross, dude. It's all about Meatloaf. Everything you've been in. Hey, with all due respect, Bruce Kulick, who I have no problem with. I mean, seriously. I love Union. I even liked Audio Dog and BK3, but the Kulick brothers are most famous for Gene and Paul. You rode their coattails. That's what you're doing. Everything else, the Lemmy thing, Motorhead, I'm sorry, man. I'm a huge fan. Huge. But those Grammys that they got, seriously, Play the Game or whatever it's called, the Triple H song and Whiplash. To me, I mean, they've done so much better. But how would the Grammys know? They're fucking clueless. Milli Vanilli, greatest new artist. That's all you need to know. That right there just disqualifies them and disqualifies the award. To, you know, people that have sense. You know, not these fucking sheep. You know. Bob, all you do is tribute albums and release stuff like this that don't do much, even if it is really good. But you're Bob Kulick. You're not Ace Frehley. You're just jealous, man. But hey, look, I do defend him, and hey, look, I didn't give permission for him to sell this shit. That's fucked up. But also, you know, I watched another interview of his today where Mark Cicchini, who actually I just hung out with, he was here in South Beach for the cruise, and he's a cool guy. And boy, in that interview, he was lathering Paul's ass. Paul's my best friend. Paul's this, Paul's that. And in this interview, it's kind of like Paul's always been a con artist, rip-off art, whatever he calls them, you know. But, and he says that Bruce Kulick put out a restraining order against him. Now, if that's true, I don't blame him. You're a whack job. You're scary, man. You're a scary man. Especially how you keep bringing up Grammys over and over and over again. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like, I gotta remind you guys. Somebody also told me that he did I have to listen to the Mitch LaFon interview. No, I don't. I don't care how good it is. I can't listen to Mitch LaFon after that Vinnie Vincent ass lathering. I'm sorry. But I'll just stay with the Jimmy K. Jimmy K and the Metal Boys, that guy's cool, man. I've talked to him a few times online. He's a nice guy. But, yeah, Bob Kulick, you're a whack job. But, you know, hey, you shouldn't be selling his shit if he didn't give permission. Bruce, Gene, Paul, and whatever that guy's name is that he also indicted in the whole thing. And, you know, also Bob says, hey, look, it's not about the money, man. You know, it's about respect. And I want to thank Tim Bream for this because Tim Bream did this perfectly. From the classic scene with Fredo. I'm smart. I won a Grammy. I deserve respect. Anyway, Bob, thank you for enlightening us with your egocentric, bloated. That's probably how you lost your hair. Your ego just made the follicles fall out. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Bob Kulick, you're a whack job, man. But, you know, Bruce, Gene, Paul, whoever else, it's not cool to sell. Especially Gene. I mean, you should know better. You know, selling somebody's shit without his permission. You're like Mr. Sue Happy, and you're doing this shit. I guess it probably went under the radar with Gene because he hawks so much shit. Can't keep up with everything. But I think it's wrong. But at the same time, hey, Bob, man, if it's true you're selling Kulick Brothers shirts without Bruce's permission, I'm sure, then I see no problem with Bruce selling those shirts. As far as autographed pictures, I'm not sure if Bob was selling them or not. See, Bob was here a couple weeks ago when I was at that Hilton. He had a table and he was selling his wares. I had no desire to talk to him. I don't really dislike the guy, but I remember that what was it, when Kiss saved the world, or when Kiss ruled the world, and he said something of, oh, Ace Frehley came up to me and he said, how was my solo, Bob, on Larger Than Life? Oh, it's the best you ever played, Ace. You know, when I saw that, I was like, and I've read a couple of little interviews that just kind of like offhanded little shots at Ace. Even though he says nice things about Ace here and there, but it's quite obvious he's very, very jealous that Ace got the gig and became this influential guitar player. I mean, there was an interview, I think it was the Chiquini interview, where he said, you know, it was so nice when people came up to me and said, you know, because of your solo in Larger Than Life, you inspired me to play guitar. And, you know, he took it as, because of me. No, man, because you were pretending to be Ace. You were Tommy Thayering it. And people thought it was Ace and they picked up the guitar. Try doing a solo, just, look, what was it? He did the solo in Danger. To tell you the truth, man, I don't remember how that solo goes at all. And they asked him, Jimmy K asked him, who's your favorite guitar player in Kiss? And he said, the guy from Mr. Mister, because he did the solo in Creatures of the... Now, when he said that, I thought in my head, how did that solo go? And, you know, it's just like, I thought about it and it came to me. Where Ace Frehley solo, I don't have to think about it. How does this solo go? Bam, I already know it. It's so identifiable. It's so real. Fuck technical bullshit. There's a reason why Ace Frehley is very, very influential. It's because he did stuff on guitar that not a lot of people did. He's a very original. Bob, seriously, your guitar playing, while as good as it is, when I hear it and you're not doing Ace, I can't tell you apart from many other guitar players. You just sound like a good guitar player. Just like all the other good guitar players that are not identifiable. I don't think you have your own sound, dude. But you did a great job on this album. This album is awesome. I highly recommend it. See, Bob, I'm even whoring your CD. I think it's a good CD. Blackthorn Afterlife. I think it's awesome, actually. But, Bob, your solos on here are, hey, that sounds like a million other guitar players. I know. You're going, la 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 la, I won a Grammy. Anyway, that's enough of Bob. Also, the last video I did when I met King Diamond, I said it was going to take 2 to 3 days for them to send me the picture. Well, thanks to somebody that left me a comment on the video, he said, dude, the picture's already up. It only took 1 day, and here it is. And right there, that guitar player, Andy LaRocque, when I hear him play, I know it's him. Unique. Thanks for watching, everybody. Schmack 'em a gob. Buy a shirt. This video was brought to you by Miami Metal Merchant. For your metal needs and competitive prices, visit MiamiMetalMerchant.com. Tell them Dr. FUKK sent you. Hey, I'm Dr. FUKK.
And I'm the Ayatollah of Alcohola.
And we are from the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast.
If you want to check out some crazy, uncensored, unbiased, totally nuts reviews of classic hard rock and heavy metal albums, check us out. You can get us on Podbean and iTunes. New episodes every Sunday.
That's right. And we also do each other's moms.
True. Free of charge.
Well, mine charges.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine's free.
Hey, check out my podcast, The Vieira Vault. We're on Spreaker, we're on iTunes, and we're on YouTube. Check it out and subscribe. Hey!
Hey headbangers, you want your own radio show? Well, you got it. On Thursday nights here on that metal station, join me on the Dr. FUKK Show. Go in the chat room and I will make you my co-host. That's right. Everybody that joins me in the chat room, I discuss whatever you guys want to talk about. I'll mention your name, I'll say what you say, and we're going to go back and forth. And I'll even fucking play whatever request you want. Unless it sucks, then I ain't playing it because my show rules. And only songs that rule is allowed right here on that metal station. The Dr. FUKK Show airs live Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you there. Well, no, fuck that hope. I better see you there, motherfucker.